Give me that. I need that. I should never be deprived of that. It does not matter how old I get. I will always be in need of your love. Dear parents, I come to you to be the voice for your youth. Your youth that are suffering and in need of your love. Please stop assuming that they have it together just because they have jobs, or just because they seem to be okay. They seem to have it together just because they trick you into believing that they don't need you. They are drowning, depending on social media as an outlet for clowning in order to hide the pain that they truly feel, when truthfully that only makes matters worse for them. Are you aware of the pressure that they deal with? Not only peer pressure, but the pressure from you, when high expectation and disappointments eats at them, and saying I told you so may not help them grow, but your constant support will. Not that halftime support, that only when I need your support, but your full-blown support, especially when you see me daily, because you will not always know what I am facing. Choose your words carefully when I'm in my most vulnerable state, because that's all it takes for a flip to be switched when I'm most delicate and sensitive. Age is but a number. And it doesn't mean a thing. The times have changed and depression is realer now than it's ever been. On top of that, our youth are affected the most. Our youth are affected the most. The need of your love and necessity, not an option or secondary choice. Our youth should never get to the point of wanting to end their lives due to cravings of love that they so willingly deserve. I keep asking why. Why did he jump in front of that train, a 16-year-old with so much potential with his whole life ahead of him? No stranger, but a family member. They say he battled with depression, but I can't help but wonder, even if he did, what was done to help him? A bunch of people saying no, don't do it, never would have stopped him. A conversation would have probably convinced him not to, but that feeling of genuine love would have stopped him. He craved that love that would have gave him hope again. He craved that love that would have gave him a purpose. He craved that love that he felt he needed and deserved, but was ignored. Well, at least that's how he felt. I guess action spoke to him more than anyone, speaking of the words that they loved him. I get it. I get it, and I understand it, and I understand you. I can't help but wonder if there was something I could do to consult on you, not to stop you, but to give you more. I thought you'd come to me when you needed me. But I see this is not how this works. See, the needy expect for their needs to be met without asking. They feel they shouldn't ask. They feel that you should already know how they feel. Living in a world where you can have what you want, but have a bed for what you need. Love, a full of the word often played with. Love, a full of the word taken for granted. Parents, be advised. This is not out to make you to be the bad guy. This is just to comfort the big elephant in the room who's afraid to address you. No disrespect intended. Just remember your youth. Our youth need you. They need you now more than ever. On top of that, they need your patience, love, and affection, not to mention your ears with an open mind. Sincerely, the voice for your voiceless.